Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jeff, and I am doing my day trading recap. Today is Thursday, November 14th. So I made about four trades, and let's get into it. So I traded Ping. Ping was on my watch list. It was actually my go-to. It's a new IPO that reported their earnings yesterday, reported really good earnings. So yeah, let me show you what I saw here. So I played this for a opening range break up. Let me pull up my tool here really quick for you guys. So as you can see, this thing opened up fairly strong. There was a nice, beautiful hammer candle. This thing came down, bounced off the 50 moving average. This is pre-market high. Um, right when it was holding these levels here, I was starting to see the ass stack up. So I went long, really tight stop. My stop was right here, and I instantly got a nice little pop. So I took partials pretty aggressively for a momentum scalp play, partial. I still had shares left here, and then I noticed this beautiful ABCD. Let me take all this stuff out here. I noticed this beautiful ABCD pattern, which is basically all that I trade, right? But it just didn't play out, right? So I was hoping it to come here. It was consolidating, really like that for another leg up. And it just didn't work out. So this ad ended up not working out for me. So I added here, and at this point, I moved my stop right around here, and this thing just dumped on me and got me stopped out. So yeah, this ended up being pretty much scratch trade right there, break even trade. Didn't work out. And then I took a trade on DDOG for a continuation play from yesterday for a 5 minute orb. And this also didn't end up working out. So as you can see here, beautiful opening range. Gave me a beautiful pullback. It did reject this level here, which is I believe is the all-time highs. Came back down, but what I did like was this volume is relatively light compared to the run-up, right? It's a lighter pullback. It's coming down. It's decreasing. So right when it came to VWAP, it bounced off VWAP. I took it long right here with a hard stop right there. And yeah, it just didn't work out. I would have taken this trade 100 times. As you can see, it's a beautiful orb. Pulls back right around VWAP. Got really close. Risk is is risk to reward is there, right? So my risk is here, my reward potential reward is up there. So yeah, it just didn't work out. So I got stopped out on that. And then I took trades on Disney that ended up working out really nice. So let me show you what I saw here. So I played this for a 15-minute orb. So as you can see on the 15-minute, you can see this beautiful orb, beautiful, good volume. What I really liked about this, I know some people get very bearish, or they're looking to short if it breaks VWAP. I don't have that. I like to look at these levels and where exactly it's bouncing from, and I want you guys to notice um, this pulled back on in that 15-minute orb here. It pulled back, but it's respecting all these moving averages here on all the time frames. I mean, it did crack the 20, but I want you to notice on the 15, which is so much stronger, is look at this wick. Look at that wick and look at these moving averages. You got the 50 and the 20 and the 9, and it literally just bounced off that. So I was very long bias on this. Right when it started to recover and it reclaimed VWAP, I took this long with my hard stop right below that candle. Really tight stop. Um, so yep, it ended up working in my favor. I was hoping to get to 149.92 back to the highs. And yeah, once it started losing momentum up here, I started partialing here. I took more off, and I'm glad I did because once it starts losing momentum, and then it just dropped, and I took more off there. I was hoping that it was going to bounce off this 20, but right when it cracked it, I got the rest out at break even. So that was a nice winner on that trade. And then I took another trade, basically a momentum scalp play on this one right at the break. So you notice that this is a double top right at the time. And look at this 5 minute candle, right? Huge wick, buying pressure. But what gave me confirmation to take this trade was on the ask. The ask was insane. So right at 150, there was huge ask just stacking up at 150. So I got in at 190. At 190, so my entry was at 190 with my stop right below this wick, right below that candle. And right when it got to 150 and it broke that share size down, this thing immediately squeezed. This thing squeezed like close to 50 cents. And I want you to notice, look at this huge volume. Once it cracked that share lot on the ass, immediately it popped. I basically just scalped it. So I was just selling on that momentum on the way up, and I got all out. Uh, Basically, once I felt like it was starting to lose momentum, and this thing got fairly close to my break even. But man, I left so much more money on the table there. So yeah, those were pretty much my trades on the day. Yeah, this one was a really nice trade because I know at this point here you got a double top, so I know people are trying to short here, and it makes for a huge squeeze once that the ass gets breaking down. And yeah, those orders were going through. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to leave it at the bottom. Other than that, I hope everyone had a really good trading day, and I will see you tomorrow.